I want to get back to this real quick. So if we could just roll some of these photos. The design of this website, well, that's the book. The design of this website is extraordinary. Now, you sort of gave it away, like the polka dots, I understand that, although they're bubbles as well. Imagination Agency, he is the creative director, he is the founder, he is the entrepreneur, he is everything that you want an athlete to be and more. And they're not just defined by their sport. There you can see, you can download the app in the App Store as well. Those are some great graphics. Some really cool guy made those. So here, on top of that, like as I'm looking at this, and as I'm now seeing, like unfortunately, as we sort of went over previously, how like, for example, Fox News and Laura Ingraham wants athletes to shut up and dribble. How others just want you to pretty much stay in your lane and just stay where you are as an athlete. You're breaking through with that. So do you think that more athletes could maybe follow your direction? Have they come to you for guidance in order to have that sort of direction?
I get a lot of calls all the time, and it's been like that for years since the lockout. And I was young in the lockout, but I've had some of the best players like sitting in my office in Dallas during the lockout talking to me about business and stuff. So I've kind of been on this path the whole time, and like the whole shut up and dribble thing is just a quipe. It's just, I mean, for me, it's
What's a quipe?
Oh no, just made it up. I have no idea what that word means.
What do you mean?
It sounded great.
Dude, it sounded great, but I was like, wait a minute. I feel like I'm cool with him. I could ask him.
I don't know what that is.
It's quip, not quipe.
It's a different word.
That is a different word. It's a noun. A clever, usually taunting. You're taunting people?
They are on TV.
Right. Okay, all right. So quip. Right? Quip. There's no E at the end?
I just made up a word.
Education 101.
Quip. That's just
quip.
There's a food called quip.
What kind of food is it?
It's like this breaded meatball thing.
Like a glowamki?
Oh, that sounds. What is that?
It's a Polish like meatball.
Have you been to Poland?
No, I have not. I know Polish people.
Where's I know Polish people too. I'm from Chicago. It's the melting pot.
I know.
Yeah. Where's one country you want to go to that you haven't been yet?
Man, my dream vacation was Japan, and I just got back from Japan.
That was amazing, right?
Oh, it was the most amazing place ever in the universe. I don't know. I can't say that. I've never been to Jupiter, but
you plan on going?
Shit, Elon Musk keep doing all the stuff he doing. Hell yeah, I'm driving by Jupiter. My whole thing, like I spoke at NASA last year, and it was about space business. And I'm just like, who owns Jupiter? Can I just go and be like, Jupiter's mine, and I have that star, that's mine? Like, who's selling like you could buy a star.
Right.
But who gives you the right to sell stars? Like the company that sells stars, how did they get ownership of the stars to be able to even sell them?
Wait, so what was the answer to that question that you asked NASA?
They didn't have answers for me.
They didn't?
No.
You probably asked like some of the most unique questions that they've ever heard.
I have it on camera, and it's just awkward.
Why is it awkward?
Because
embrace the weird.
It was just the whole thing. Like I was there, and I always want to be at NASA and speak at NASA, but then I realized I'm speaking to rocket scientists and the best engineers in the world and astronauts, and it's like they want me to talk to them about space business, which I really don't know anything about. I told them straight up, I was like, actually I was overqualified to be there, to be honest, because I seen Men in Black 1, 2, and 3, Spaceballs, Aliens, all of them. Sigourney Weaver, you were hot in those. I seen all
Spaceballs is so
E.T.
good. Yeah.
I see all those movies. Like I'm qualified to talk about space. Star
and when
Wars.
you said that, their reaction was?
I thought they were gonna laugh.
Oh, they had a dead straight face.
The whole time they were looking at me like this.
Oh yeah, that gets a little awkward.
So I'm in there, and then they told me to speak for 20 minutes. So for 20 minutes, people were looking at me. Then finally they started laughing toward the end, and like there was one guy could just see him sitting there, and I was like, I got you, like in the middle of the speech, because he finally started laughing. They turned out he was the guy after me. But when I got done, they were all like, oh, you were so hilarious up there. I was like, why didn't y'all laugh when I was up there?
Right, totally.
Leave a guy up there for 20 minutes telling jokes. I didn't know, like sometimes if your material's not working, you can switch it up.
Right.
But I didn't know if it was working or was not working because everybody was just sitting there. So I was like, I might as well, I'm here now.
Right.
I just want to stick and go with the game plan.
Wait, okay. So how does it feel then when you're up there doing like your own thing? You're passionate about it, but you're also having fun. Like it seems like you're the kind of person who is really good with people who are reacting to your stuff, right? And you like cling off of that. You cling off of their energy.
Yes, because I never write speeches. I go off the energy of the room.
So your TED Talk, that wasn't written?
Well, I had to write the TED Talk. Because it's like
was it in the monitor that was down there?
No words. They just have the pictures on there. So I remember the speech. Actually, I had 3 more minutes or 4 more minutes of stuff material written. But I was doing so well. I was like, "You're doing great.
Your speech was amazing.
You're doing great. Now let's close it. Wrap it up. Don't you know what I'm saying?
Because less is more.
Yeah, I mean, I was just at a point where it's like, man, I'm crushing this right now. I was so nervous. It was like that TED Talk though for me was really, really cool because
very cool. I love it.
I never really gave like formal speeches like that. When I speak, I usually just go up there and I write these bullet points in my hand, like, oh, they want me to talk. Let's talk about imagination and drugs and cars and people and then life. And so I just go.
Real quick, they gave you those points, or that's what
no?
You
I'm saying like usually when I give a speech, if it's a speech at a certain thing, I just kind of like write bullet points in my hand so that way I could just kind of like, oh, let's talk about this now, and I just kind of go riffs about it.
Right. That was super cool, man. It was really well done.
Thank you. And then I told LeBron and they was like, my TED Talk was called More Than an Athlete, and now it's like, we're more than an athlete, and we got I mean, there's nothing that's wrong with more than an athlete.
That's a great shirt, by the way.
Well, thank you. I designed it myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
What's that collar called? Is that a French collar?
Priest collar.
What's it called?
You call it priest collar or a Mandarin?
Priest collar? I don't know if my parents would approve.
Yeah, they definitely wouldn't approve for you.
Just kidding.
Mom, I got this priest collar on. What you think? Son, take that shit off. You know we don't believe in that. Get that out of our house. That is the devil.
So I'll see you for Yom Kippur. All right, cool. Yom Kippur?
Yom Kippur?
Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur, Shabbat.
Yom Kippur sounds like a delicious Japanese dish.